Hey there, horror movie tea sippers.
The following podcast episode will contain spoilers for the movie we are about to review. If you have not seen the movie and do not wish to have anything ruined prematurely, please do not continue to watch or listen until you have seen the movie.
And welcome to the Horror Movie Tea Podcast. Today we are covering Hatching. But before we go into the review, let's grab our cups and talk about tea. We finally changed up what we're drinking.
Wasn't this a requested movie?
No, I had brought it up.
Okay.
I requested it.
Okay. That's fair.
Don't my opinions matter too? But anyways, I'm drinking the Republic of Tea turmeric matcha tea. It's got turmeric, green tea, ginger, coconut flavor. Don't get that from the tea. Okay. Japanese matcha and black pepper.
And I am drinking the Republic of Tea Stress Less Winter Mint. And it has organic peppermint, natural lemon extract, organic lemon peel, organic spearmint, organic lemon balm, organic licorice, ashwagandha root extract, lemon juice, lemon verbena, and organic wintergreen flavor. That's a lot. That's so much.
It's a good one though. Yep. But thank you to the Republic of Tea for allowing us to continue to do what we love. And for our wonderful tea sippers out there, brew yourself a cup of tea, sit back, relax, and we hope you enjoy the review. So that's for the summary. I'm removing the whole story about the mom being an influencer for now. But a girl takes in an egg after the parent bird was killed. The egg hatches and the girl quickly realizes this is no ordinary bird. Yeah. So
You think?
Yeah. For entertainment, I will say this is one of those movies I feel like you have to be in a certain mood to watch.
A little bit, yeah.
So, like, if I'm not in the mood to watch this movie, it's like a 6.25. But when I am in the mood to watch it, which happened to be when I watched it this time, I give it like a 7.25 or 7. I don't know. I'll 7.25. I'll just give it that. I will say, I feel like the bird is trying to represent something, and I'm still tinkering around with what it could be. Because at first I thought maybe it's an eating disorder because of like her throwing up and then the bird eating it. Or maybe it signifies the weird relationship with like an intense relationship with her and her mother. Like I feel like the bird is supposed to represent something, but I haven't quite figured it out yet. I don't know. Do you have any theories?
A couple.
But I will say it's not the most pleasant of movies to watch. It's more of like a weird like trip movie, but it has
It's a little odd.
Yeah, it's an odd movie.
It's also Finnish.
Yes, it is a Finnish
movie before.
Yeah. But I like how they represent the modern influencer family vlogs.
Yes.
And they show the dynamic of like the mom and the family and how like fake it is. Which I'll go a little bit more into in realism, but I think they did a really good job establishing the relationships between the characters and expanding on them to where like it really does feel like a very fleshed out like family dynamic. And they do a really good job with setting it up in the movie too.
Yes.
And especially I feel like, you know, the mom seems okay until the bird comes in and she just snaps its fucking neck. And that is the beginning of many red flags about the mom. many red flags.
Yeah.
But it's like that kind of, I feel like, even though the fact that she just killed the bird, I'm just like, what the fuck? But, But I feel like it's a good way to represent and introduce the audience to like how the mom isn't as perfect and happy as she appears on the outside. And I also like the fact that obviously it's not okay that the mom is cheating on the husband. And I found it really weird. This is more for realism, but I found it really weird that the mom was like, oh, now that my daughter knows, I'm just going to like spill my heart out to her about how in love I am. It's like, okay, boundaries. But I did like the fact that they didn't make the boyfriend be like, oh, I'm like this like evil cheater dude. Like he's very human.
Evil cheater dude.
Evil cheater dude. But I like the fact that they made him very human and
relatable.
Yeah, relatable. Like even though what he was doing was wrong, he was in general like a very kind person, and he was trying really hard to connect with the daughter. I feel like the daughter was like starting to connect and like open up to him. And then they did him dirty and killed him off. Well, not like killed him off, but
yeah, they didn't.
Yeah, they had the mom, or they set up a situation where the mom would like broke up with him, and then the mom did the really crazy like bash her head into the.
Oh no, he broke up with her.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because he was accusing her, or he is accusing the daughter of doing something
of attempting to kill his baby.
Yeah,
his daughter.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, it kind of looked like that.
Yeah, well, it's kind of interesting how the movie weaves into like this fake like plastic competitive vibe, and then the boyfriend is almost like a weird like happy part of the movie, and then they just like flip it around and then like make it go like even deeper, darker into the abyss of the tone and all of that. But yeah. So this movie is a little bit of a trip, but I feel like it's a good movie if you're not a huge fan of farty movies, but you want to kind of like dip your toes in it, because it does have like continuity and you can understand like 95% of it or 90% of it. You can understand what's happening. It's just figuring out the meaning behind the bird and how the bird is relating to like the girl's life. That's really the only thing that I'm like, So yeah, that's what I got.
I give this one a 6.5. I would definitely have to be in the mood to watch this movie, but it is interesting for sure. And it is artful, but not overly so.
Not up your ass, artful.
Yes.
It's not like Skinamarink.
Oh my god. Avant-garde bullshit. It's just a story. And I appreciate that. A coherent story. They definitely do a good job of showing how everything looks perfect from an outsider's perspective, and then if you peek behind the curtain, everything is fake as shit. Like, this is a completely unhealthy, toxic household. It's awful. The daughter just wants to be seen and heard and loved by her mother. And her mother is all wrapped up in herself and just refuses to really give the connection that her family needs. Like, she's total psycho.
Well, I feel like she's also trying to live through her daughter in a lot of ways
definitely.
with how like competitive.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But she's a fake ass bitch.
Yes. Yeah. It's like you definitely like there's she appears to be like loving and doting, but then you can feel the wall.
Yeah. There's just ice.
Yeah.
There's just ice. There's no love behind it.
Yeah.
And she even says, like, when she's talking to her daughter about the guy that she's cheating on her husband and the kid's father with, that he's the best thing that ever happened to me. To her daughter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've never felt love like this before. To her daughter.
Yeah. It's like her daughter, her family are products for her to sell.
And they are to her, for sure. Now, if her daughter is doing well, she likes to be able to brag about her.
Yeah. Yeah.
But again, it's just, she's a tool.
Yes. Yep.
So it's just awful to watch.
The mom's gross.
This is a movie of what many toxic relationships could look like.
Yeah.
Not all,
Family's
obviously, but yes, this is a very, very dysfunctional family. This is awful. Yeah. The effects that they use for the bird thing are very interesting.
I'm glad that they use practical effects.
Yes, I am very glad that they use practical effects. It makes it a little more hard to believe, but it definitely doesn't take you out as much as like full CG or...
Yeah, I mean, the bird like from the beginning does not look right.
No,
so it's not like
messed up.
You believe that. I mean, the egg even like becomes super big before it hatches. So it's like kind of throws that whole...
A little bit.
Yeah.
I do also like how as she's taking care of the bird thing, it starts to look better, and she's almost like taking care of herself too. And when she's starting to open up and be a bit more confident in herself and not necessarily harm herself, just trying to fit her mom's narrative, then the bird thing starts to look more and more human and less grotesque and ugly and sickly, because it did look sickly at first too, which I know a lot of baby birds do, but still.
Yeah, well, and then that kind of to add on to that, that's like towards not towards the somewhat towards the end, middle to end, the daughter like slaps herself to like upset the bird, because she realizes that connection.
Yeah. Well, when she hurts herself, it hurts the bird. Yeah. So she also uses that to stop the bird thing from hurting others.
Yeah.
So that was interesting, and I knew it would come into play at the end. And of course it did. I feel like it should have been a little bit bigger of a thing, but it was a choice. But it was definitely very interesting. And I like how, the guy that she cheated with, it's not right that they're cheating, but that's his main flaw, it seems like, in the movie.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, he's a very caring person.
He's a good father.
And he's trying to reach out to the daughter and trying to get her to open up and loosen up, really, and realize that she doesn't necessarily have to do everything that the mother wants, and it's okay to not be perfect.
Like, I feel like the cartwheel scene is such a great scene.
It was wonderful. That, and when they're eating at the table, and she accidentally drops some and makes a mess.
Yeah.
And he's like, let's show her our manners, and flips some stuff on the table. And like, makes it fun.
Yeah. It's like, I love that, the fact that he tried to do a cartwheel, and then he did the thing with the food, like
those are good examples.
Minus the cheating, like, that's a good, yeah.
Yes, but God, the mom is a piece of work.
Yeah.
But yeah, the girl needs all the therapy. The boy, her brother, is a total brat.
Yeah, and then mom really seemed to like not want to deal with him.
Seriously.
Instead of like actually trying to parent him. And like, what is the father doing? He's not doing diddly squat, it seems
The
like.
dad is completely spineless.
Yeah.
And I just put on here, God, this family is so fucked. But just, when she murders the bird, it just shows how soulless she is. She does it with a smile, too. Complete psychopath. She just goes full psycho. Those are the main things for the entertainment. I feel like it was a little bit predictable, but it was an interesting movie. The ending was a little bit disappointing and sad, though. So, take that as you will.
Realism is tough because it's about a bird that like kind of becomes almost like a doppelganger.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways of the girl. But overall, I give it a 2. I feel like it's very accurate, the whole like family vlog influencer dynamic there, where it's like what the mother is focusing on is how they look to the outside world. And it's just, you know, that's a part of why she wants her daughter to be successful, why they're doing all of the happy like things. And then you notice that whenever like her mom's editing and the daughter comes in and watches, the way that she words, oh, that's like a really good like moment. It's like, it seems like, oh, that's a good moment for the camera.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem like, oh, that's a good moment that we had type of thing.
I love this memory kind of thing.
Yeah.
No, it was this will be great to sell to the public.
Yeah. Yeah. We have a visitor. I will say they did not anchor that chandelier to the wall very well,
hell
or
no.
to the ceiling very well at all.
We have a guest.
Are we? Oh, maybe not. She went under. Beep, boop. I just see her little tail sticking up. But yeah, they did not anchor that chandelier very well.
Hell no.
If a fucking bird can just like jump on it and then it falls, it's like, what the hell?
Yeah, that thing was gonna fall at any moment.
Yeah.
if a bird landing on it knocks it down.
Yeah. And then come on. Okay, there we go. We got a guest.
Hi, kitty.
I think this is the first time she's like jumped on my lap.
Since we got this table.
Yeah. Yep. Well.
Hi, kitty.
Anyways.
Everyone say hi to Navi.
And then the mom telling the daughter. He's like, why aren't you petting me too, human? As long as she's not licking the tablecloth. Oh, I knew it. I fucking said it. And she starts immediately to lick the tablecloth.
Well, it was at that moment that I found the spot.
But yeah, the mom telling the daughter about her being in love with a boyfriend. I mean, I guess I know one parent in my life that might do that. Not one of my parents, but I'll just...
And thankfully not one of mine.
Yeah. And then another realistic thing is her little feet. Oh, God damn it, Navi. Her little, the neighbor friend, like coming, being a part of the gymnastics. And it's like, I feel for the daughter because it's like she's so close to being able to go to the competition. But then like the neighbor girl comes in and she's like, I don't need a spotter. I don't, and she's like so good. But it's like, it's a good way to show like how messed up the mom is.
I have been chosen.
Oh, sweet baby. You're so sweet. You're sweet. I just really hope she doesn't try and get on the table. I might actually shit bricks. I just love the one little foot But yeah, that's what I got for realism.
Yeah, with the transformation and all, it's a little difficult to rate this personally. But I think a 1.75 for me. It's just like the girl finds the egg first off, and it's much larger than a crow's egg. Much larger. That there ain't no way in hell that's a crow's egg. That's a chicken egg to start off with. And then it grows, which that's not how eggs do. And when it grows to the size that it does, like, how does she seriously think she can take care of whatever hatches out of it? Nope. Also, baby birds need a stupid amount of care. Seriously. So, no, especially if she's going to school and gymnastics. No. Absolutely not. I'm glad that they use the practical effects, for sure. It makes it feel a bit more real. I don't understand the teeth everywhere. Yeah. But it was interesting for sure. It was a lot of just the care of the thing and how she was able to keep it from everyone.
Yeah,
that made no sense whatsoever.
Because it's like, isn't her mom coming in to her room to clean or like...
Well, even if she doesn't, even if she keeps the room clean herself, how is she able to regurgitate enough to keep that thing fully fed? That's some bullshit right there. Bullshit. And nobody hears the thing, and they kept saying that it stinks. Like it smells bad. But no one tries to investigate? Nothing? No one tries to figure out the source of the smell, ask her what's going on, maybe talk to her about her hygiene? Nothing. Nothing. It just didn't make that much sense.
She's so content.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Yeah. So it's the being able to care for it and no one noticing and no one seeing the thing ever. Unless it's attacking someone. For me. It's just... Nope. Interesting story. Obviously not realistic.
Yep.
So.
Yep. But yeah, like overall, it is a more artful movie with a lot of like realistic like relationship dynamics, especially in like relating to the modern world. And but it is like a good movie if you want to like dip your toes in artful films.
Yeah.
Because it's not too crazy. But I would love to hear everyone's interpretation on what the bird is supposed to represent. For sure. Thank you for joining us today, and let us know what you thought of the movie. If you'd like to recommend a movie, game, or tea, you can leave us a comment or join our Discord. And if you'd like to keep up to date with our content, you can find our link tree listed below.
And if you'd like to support us monetarily, we have a Teespring and PayPal donate button, or we have our affiliate link with Republic of Tea available. It does not affect the price of the tea. It just allows us to continue to do what we love. You can find all of the sites mentioned linked below. But until the next time, guys, stay safe and stay spoopy.
Bye! Bye!